Wentz, Mariota released. Derek Carr met with the Panthers. Galladay cut. Fournette going to be released. Rodgers doing nothing. Rodgers seeing all this stuff was like, darkness was okay. Didn't change my life.
Well, to him. Okay, I need to pause for a moment. Brandon,
I do a darkness retreat every night. It's called sleeping. It's called sleeping.
When I set out to do this full time and just this full time, I never thought that I would be sitting here talking about how many times my current QB wiped his ass in the darkness. Because on today's podcast, which he was featured on Aubrey Marcus's podcast, which was the same podcast that he was on last year with ayahuasca. It came out today. Just so you don't have to listen to it, he hasn't made a decision yet. He sat in there and thought about retirement and all his preconceived notions of retirement. He kind of faced those in the dark, and we're there's a lot of insecurity there of maybe I'm not really so ready for this. But he's excited for the conversations going forward, but he still hasn't made a decision. He's looking to do so sooner rather than later. So there's the football aspect of it in case people were wondering, right? He talks about how he was doubted in 2019, how he was more of a game manager and thought he could do so much more. Then they drafted his replacement. Then he became COVID MVP. His words, not mine. He did all that stuff, okay? And there's still, to me, if I'm a gambling man, I still think that he wants to come back and play. I don't know if that's going to be for the Packers. I'm leaning still towards the Packers, but I think he's still going to play. But about 15 minutes into the podcast, and he says it later on too, he gets into talking about pooping in the darkness. And
see, I'm on board with this. This is what I want to know.
I
don't really care if he comes back and plays. How frequent were his bowel movements? What was their consistency? Give me all the deets.
He was saying that they were basically clean wipes, and he just had to do a 2 wipe, and that was it. So his bowel movements were smooth and clean. That's what. And these are things that were actually. I'm not making this up. I don't have the talent or the joke writing ability to make this up. This is something that I am listening to. Listen,
did he get waxed down there?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, 2 wipes is impressive.
2 wipes once every 2 months if I'm lucky.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't happen often. So
once you're a grown man, there ain't no getting out of there quickly, guys.
Yeah, so
I get a fire hose attached to my toilet at some point.
The bidet is not strong enough.
Nope.
So yeah, I listened to that today. That's what I did about Aaron Rodgers cleaning his butthole.
This is exactly what the NFL envisioned when they decided we are going to be a year-round spectacle. We're going to hype up free agency. We got the draft. We're going to get all this stuff so people are watching the entire year. Also, let's get some weird quarterbacks. Let's get them talking about their bowel movements and their darkness retreats. Wait, is this the tree? Is this the tree?
Probably a fake tree.
Or is it a fake tree?
Probably fake tree.
Fake Christmas tree.
Yeah, it's fake tree.
Oh, man. I liked the idea of him taking the time to see what we have to say.
No.
He doesn't care.
No.
You don't give a fuck about
us. So just a quote. Yep.
Yeah, my dumps were super smooth, and in my mind, now this is my own rationalization, they were all 2 wipers.
I mean, why wouldn't okay, that fits his personality and his style of football play, right? Rodgers, a little bit of a gunslinger, but he's had the arm talent to do it. He makes those scary throws, those tight window throws. You got to have that kind of confidence to be in absolute darkness and think, you know what, 2 wipes is enough. Even if you thought that was enough, why not do 2 more just to be safe?
Brandon?
I mean, I'd probably do a 10 wipe minimum in the darkness. Actually, I'd be so freaking bored that I might just do that for an hour straight just to pass the time. So,
Brandon?
Yeah.
Instead of going on vacation, I
You're
sat
here with
here
me talking about Aaron Rodgers wiping his arse.
sitting to Aaron Rodgers wiping his ass. That's where I am.
And we wonder why we don't have a sponsor today, Tom.
I left teaching the youth of America to listen to Aaron Rodgers wipe his ass. So
yeah, you can
that's where
learn
I'm
more
at.
from that than anything in school.
So yeah, folks, nothing new on the Aaron Rodgers point.
Well, that's out of the way.
I'll let you know.
Oh, I freaking love Aaron Rodgers. I say get weirder, Aaron. Get even weirder.
Yep.
I want Aaron Rodgers
Yes.
to have his team have darkness retreats at halftime. No lights at halftime.
So like the Super Bowl that one time
Good
with
question,
the Ravens
Josh.
and 49ers.
Ask my mother. What?
What?